city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. Leading the Steelers in this one, longtime head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go from Cleveland. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Keith, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
They go play action on first down. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Trying the left side with Johnson. We're working a couple yards past the line. Brought down by Luke Woolen.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On third down, here's Johnson. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Run picks up 6, and that means it's 2nd and 4. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. On the ground again with Johnson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
If it was one of those crisp, clear winter days, Brock, perhaps they would try the field goal, but with this snow coming down, they are going for it. Here we go with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First down, Steelers.
A give. This is Johnson. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. This time it's a passing play. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down, pass coming. Has his man, it stops. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
They'll run with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Kate, I don't think any of us will forget the 2025 NFL Draft and the story that was Shedeur Sanders. But the key for him in his NFL career, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And he's got to use his wealth of experience as a change maker, a difference maker, to take this opportunity.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns finish up their opening drive. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming here from the 12. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. They'll toss it to Johnson. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 from the 43. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Oh, he lost the football. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Back to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense is set, first and 10.
That's another Steelers first down.
Johnson up the middle. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On the draw, this is Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now third and 9.
Third and long for him here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
And fed to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Third down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
Brings up third and 13.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. What a play on third and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Let's go.
Now Martinez. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Liking, here we go. Back.
First and 10
drop corner, 17.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Now Sanders. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
Browns, first down.
Come on.
First and goal.
Martinez has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Those defensive Coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. The Browns take a 4-point lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Now they give to Johnson. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Johnson again. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Steelers, 1st down. A gain of 7, and the Steelers 1st down.
Going with Johnson here. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
The Steelers
Dropping back to throw. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
26-yard
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to have a few looks at a touchdown here as he gets it down to the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run this with Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Set among the NFL leaders in that category. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Into the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Browns first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Buffalo 18 Cardinals, 19 Lions.
To throw now is Sanders. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
He puts a juice on a deep throw into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. No throw from his end zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Oh, it's loose. Slide ball inside the end zone. And this is going to be Browns football. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half.
What an unbelievable play defensively, and I don't want to discredit it in any way, Kay. That was awesome. But offensively, that just can't happen. Your ball security has to be a premium in this end of the field. Looking at your own goal line, it wasn't, and the defense made a pay.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him. That point after. And the Browns grow their lead to 8.
Steelers 13.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. 27-yard line.
It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They'll throw to start the drive. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Back
second.
now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Steelers. First down. First and 10.
Setting up to throw. Taken in by Dobbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 44-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Finds the in route complete. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. Looking to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And it's Caleb Williams. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bears wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they host the Denver Broncos. And this is the Broncos running back. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Panthers get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And then there's Martinez. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a give to Martinez. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he charges ahead, but snow and defenders stop him. Looks like he picked up a couple. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This time it's a passing play. Finds a man right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Yeah, those 90s, man.
The kids weren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
28, Steelers 13.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he's slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds Metcalf there over the middle. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're throwing it. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's cutting stride by Freiermuth. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've got 1st down here from the 36.
It's a gain of 10.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's another Steelers.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to try and throw it here. Drops back. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on on a shorter attempt. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Here's Martinez. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
60.
Now run with Martinez. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They give it to him again, and he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's a Browns first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Another carry for him. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. He'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that first down marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Sanders going to look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
A give now from the gun. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
We'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. As they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, and more than likely for more games to come.
He tacks on the extra point. And the Browns go up by 19. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Again to Johnson, start this drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To Romeo Dobbs. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now. They need 7. They're going to throw out of the gun. Counts. This is Nolan. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. More than 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Inside the red zone. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Throwing it again here. It's a screen play to Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12.
Steelers 23.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
13 yards on the play.
Come on, come on.
That's good for a Browns.
Now Martinez. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4.
Let it go.
It's
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his 2nd rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this 2nd half.
Well, we know because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Browns go up by 19.
Steelers 23.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And he charges ahead, but Snow and defenders stop him. Looked like he picked up a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, there's very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's looking deep once again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Handoff now out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
60 average, 60 back, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. Space past the 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. Oh, baby, he gets dropped and the ball is out. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Here we go, set. 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Got his man. This is no. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
15 yards. And the Steelers' 1st First down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
From the red zone on first. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make the play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And that kick fails. The Browns able to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Steelers down by 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
4 yards on the pickup.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Going now on 1st down. Connecting with Metcalf again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
12 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Here he is to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets this one to carry. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns go up by 19.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Has it at the 11. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Trying to push deep downfield. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and one. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Desperation time here on fourth. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one connects. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.